Hi, how's it going? If you haven't joined me before, this is going to be really, really quick. Because I always do this right before I go to work. And morning, hey James. And I'm always running late. Just something you should know about me. But that's all right. So I titled this live, All the Light We Cannot See. And that's a book, name of a really good book. But the point of the spread today, or the cards I'm pulling, is something, we're missing something. We're missing something. We are not seeing the full picture because either we don't want to see it, or there are factors that are not allowing us to see something. Maybe it's our part in a scenario, maybe it's someone else's part, or the roles we play. But this is about light and dark. It's what we cannot see. And it's not about shadow. I don't want this to be about like what goes on in the dark, in the shadows. This is just about how we can incorporate more light into our lives so that we can see the full picture and gain more truths. Because the more that we live in our truths, or the better that we live in our truths, the more authentically we're living our lives, right? Does that make sense? It should. So let's get to it. Okay. We have the King of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Five of Cups. So I mean, I'll address the elephant in the room that everybody hates, the Five of Cups, excuse me. Nobody likes seeing that, but this Five of Cups is really about you're halfway through a journey, let's say, right? And you're in a dark period, right? If you look, like there's like a shadow from this planet, and you're looking at the floor and you see there's like this serpent looking thing. It's hard to see serpents or snakes in the grass when it's dark, when they're at your feet and you're supposed to be, you know, eyes forward, looking ahead. And then if you look at the bottom of the card, there's like serpents in the distance too. So there's going to be challenges, right? There's going to be bumps in the road, delays. The sun is behind her. So how do we maintain light if the sun is behind us? And does the sun being behind us, are we creating our own shadow? Are we too focused on things that are not there, or remnants of things that do not exist anymore? Whether this is high chastity, whether this be like someone who's deceased, or a relationship that's no longer, or like memories, replaying memories over and over again of a past scenario, what that's never coming back, kind of thing. And she's like grabbing for her heart. So it's like you're holding on to something. But this Five of Cups to me is telling me that where you're holding on to these things, you're wasting space on shadow instead of light. And if we let go, hi Shannon, of those painful memories, of those things that are really no longer in your sphere, in your current sphere, they're in the past, they're behind you, you'll make room for the light. And this is, about temperance. This is balancing the physical and the spiritual realms. It's out of whack right now. So for whoever this is for, this is letting go of what is literally not in your sphere right now. You need to focus on what is presently in front of you. Some of you are like holding on to, you see how there's like two, I don't know if I'm pointing correctly. You know, there's these women, you know, sitting cross-legged, and there's two white figures. It's like hollow, anchoring you and anchoring and hunkering you down in your heart are shadows or hollow human beings. Like they don't exist right now. These fragments of crap that are like filling your soul right now and like taking up your space, they don't even exist in the here and now. So that's what I'm trying to talk about. We need to be in the here and now, not living so much in the future, not living so much in the past, but the here and the now. And then finally we have the King of Wands, King of Fire. To me, there's a part of you, look at this card, there's like a lotus on a flower on top of her head. There's a part of you that has to open up and rebirth and like almost like reincarnate, right? And if you look, she seems like she's almost like carrying, like pregnant, right? But pregnant with like, not so, maybe some of you could be expecting or wanting a baby, but no, I don't think that's really what it is. This is about being pregnant and abundant with ideas and wisdom and wanting to share that with others. But how can you do that if you don't have any space for actually putting these ideas or this love into, like, how will you give this love and, you know, open up like a flower, right? If you don't have the space to do so, like the space in your heart. Some of you really need to let go. Not just let go, but like let those old, the what smells like probably dusty mothballs, leave it behind. Shed some tears and let it go. Let's do best advice. I hope you get what I'm saying, because I said let's get some best advice, and maybe some of you really are trying to get pregnant, but we got the 10 of Cups. The best advice is to think in your mind's eye about the most abundant time in your life when you were like back to the beginning, back to square one, when things were really simple, right? Like, and I'm not saying get caught up there, because I just said don't live in the past, but for a few minutes, brainstorm in your mind, what did that period look like when you were so friggin' happy, when there were no problems, there was no, and insert whatever your scenario might be that's keeping you hunkered down, like this woman in the 5 of Cups. What makes you feel abundant? What grounds you? What makes you feel emotionally fulfilled? Wherever that was, you can't recreate the past, and I'm not telling you to do that by any means. But there's a part of your soul, I think, that's yearning for like that pureness. I think we've become so hardened and jaded, right? With whoever like fucked us over, or whoever left in the night without saying goodbye. That's for someone. We know what it feels like to feel that closeness with someone, like that our hearts are filling with love and light. So today I want you to brainstorm how to get back there, because there's so much light, like there's light right here, right now, all around us. How can we grab it and put it, like infuse it into our souls so that not only can we see the light, but we can be the light for ourselves first and foremost, and then for others. I think that's all I have. Ooh. And this is like gorgeous, because I mean, the best advice, so we got the 5 of Cups, half of 5 makes 10. So let's make your heart a whole. And I know you can. You have all the tools you need. So no more blindfolding, no more living but like back here, no more living, you know, in the future, like the here and now. Take a few seconds to think about a time that was most abundant and happy for you, and then grab that light and keep it here. Look at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles. You're gonna see, it'll be tangible. The light will bring new starts, right? Because once the lights are on, it's like the phrase, lights are on, nobody's home. Well, you'll be home and the lights will be on. And then you will, anything like a missed opportunity or something that, you know, was clear as day, maybe right in front of you, but not clear to you because either maybe your shadow, things that you're holding on to in the past were blocking you from seeing what was in just plain sight. But you'll be soaring. Oof, you'll be soaring. And you'll be moving your own chariot, like in control of your own destiny. And this Chariot card is really talking about being smart before, like, you know, lifting your wings and flying. You'll have a plan, and you'll be better suited to carry out this plan because you'll have so much room for light and so much light and love to give. There will be no stopping you. All right? Well, guys, I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm wishing you all the love and light. I've got to head to work. So I will see you very soon. Hit the like button if this was, you know, a message that you think was maybe intended for you. I certainly hope it was. It was for someone. So, all right, guys, take care, and pun intended, but all my love and light. Okay, bye.